Welcome to the Moments with an MEO podcast. Our mission is to empower and inspire military spouse entrepreneurs to dream big and chase their goals through educational resources and storytelling. I'm Britt. I'm an Air Force wife, a dog mom, and a business coach. My business bestie and I created MEO to describe the unique individuals who are juggling military life and entrepreneurship at the same time. In season 3, you'll hear me ask every single guest what they're learning right now to inspire you to keep learning and keep growing, no matter where you are in your journey. You're going to hear inspirational stories of heartbreak and triumph, and you're going to be inspired. And I can't wait.
Hey friends, this is Catherine and I own and operate Love Catherine Noel. We specialize in custom stickers and accessories for the military and first responder community. And I'm so excited to have partnered with Britt to bring you all t-shirts for season 3 of Moments with an MEO. So these will be available for a limited time only from October 15th to October 31st for pre-order. And they're set to ship around the end of November. So head on over to lovekatherinenoel.com and you can find the shirts under the Moments with an MEO podcast tab. And I hope that you love these just as much as Britt and I do.
Hi guys, welcome to the second Solosode of season 3. I am so excited. And I'm just in a very energetic, good mood. So it's going to be a good day. I've got my little pom-poms on my hair. So let's start with just a little bit of a brief update. And then we're going to hear from a listener who sent us a letter after listening to the last Solosode about hustle versus rest. And I'll respond to her. And then we're going to dive into the VA loan. So Nick and I, if you don't follow me on Instagram, Nick and I have been trying to purchase a home. So I'm going to talk about our experience. And then I'm going to leave you with just a little bit of a thought for the rest of the week and as you continue on that I think is so important when it comes to life, but when it also obviously comes to entrepreneurship and military life. And so we're going to talk about a little bit of everything, and I'm excited. So first up, I have been practicing cookie baking, and this is strictly a hobby. I realized that I'm in this hustle, go, 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 doing things to achieve things kind of mode. And I really wanted something that was challenging, but also rewarding and just for me. And so my goal is to be able to send my family sugar cookies come Christmas time. So I've got a couple months. I've been practicing for about a month. And let me just tell you, my first ones were terrible. They were awful. But I just did more. And look at how cute. Look at how cute that is. Oh my gosh, I love him. I don't even want to eat him because he's so cute. But I'm probably going to eat him like right after I'm done recording, which is why it's at my desk. And then I just started reading today, The Secrets of Six-Figure Women. And it is by Barbara Stanny. Let's hope I said that right. And I am 2 chapters into this book and I'm loving it. We haven't even gotten to the next chapter is actually going to be like the first lesson. And I'm really excited, but I'm reading 1 chapter in the morning. And it's just kind of a way for me to ease into going from sitting on the couch drinking my coffee to, okay, it's time to work. And it seems to have boosted my energy. It seems to have motivated me to get more done. And I just feel inspired reading this book, reading these stories. So I want to encourage you to find a book that is inspiring or motivating you and just read 1 chapter a day. And don't let yourself go over. Part of the fun is that you're excited the next day to keep reading because you were like, oh my gosh, I really want to read the next chapter. And then you wait. And that just means that you're more likely the next day to actually get something done. Now I want to read a letter from a listener, and I've got it on my phone here. I'm just going to read it, and then I will respond. And it's really good. It's really good. Do you have your tea ready? Okay. So it says, hello, Britt. Actually, correction. It says, hey, Britt. My bad. It says, hey, Britt. Here's my thoughts on the hustle versus rest conversation. For me, I enjoy hustling. I genuinely enjoy what I do, so hustling doesn't feel draining. In fact, it's incredibly rejuvenating and fulfilling for me. But because of health reasons, my body sometimes does a full stop and it won't let me hustle. I created my list of priorities before even starting out. The most important is my faith, then my health, then my family, and then my business. As much as I want to hustle and start new projects and conquer new hurdles, I can't, even though I really want to. I know my limits, even if I don't like them, which I think is ultimately helpful. We will always compare ourselves to others, but it doesn't have to be that way. Just like your definition of success looks different than mine. Our definitions of running our businesses and choosing how we spend our time is different. Anyway, there's my thoughts. Sarah. Sarah, thank you so much for sending us a letter. This literally, it made my day when you sent me a message. You were like, hey, I just sent you a letter. Made my day when I read it, and it's making my day right now. Because I can't see, like on Instagram, I can see stats, right? I can see how many people saw my post. I can see how many people engaged with my post. Even if I don't have that many likes or comments, I know that they read the post or they spent time on it. I get a sense of the impact I'm making. At this conference that I just returned from, one of the questions, there's multiple speakers, and one of them was like an interview with a famous comedian who's also a podcaster. And one of the questions she was asked was, what is the proof that you have found that what you're doing with your podcast is making the impact you want it to? And for me, I did a full stop because on Instagram, I have analytics, but when it comes to the podcast, I don't. So when people review, when they subscribe, I don't see it. When they review, it can take up to 2 weeks for me to see it. If it's even public to me, sometimes it's not. Of course, not every single platform allows you to review or provide a testimony. Not everybody shares it. And so I literally only know the download numbers, and download numbers are anyone who's gotten past the 3-second mark of listening to an episode. That's it. That's all I know is how many people have listened to at least 3 seconds. And if somebody listens to it twice, I don't know that. It doesn't show up. And so how do I know that this podcast is making an impact, that people are listening, that people are being inspired? Word of mouth. People tell me. And so this letter made my day because it told me at least one person listened to the Solosode last week and enjoyed it. And that makes me happy. I loved what you said about having your priorities in order to begin with. I know that I kind of touched upon like setting boundaries, knowing your limits, what's more important to you, etc. But knowing that before you even begin is super, super important. And then once you do know those, sticking by them, right? They are pillars of your business. They are pillars of your podcast, your blog, whatever it is that you've got going on. This is what you hold to be true. And it's so important to stand by that, to believe in that, and to believe in yourself. And so I'm sorry that you have health complications that might slow down what you believe to be your own level of success. But here's the thing, right? Amazon took 10 years to be profitable. 10 years to be profitable. It took them 10 years of hustle and grit. And I don't care what you say. I am going for it. I don't care that Walmart is huge. I don't care about all these other businesses. I'm going to make a difference for someone to believe in them enough to start putting money and investing in them to start making profit. And look where Amazon is now. What would you do without Amazon? I don't know what I would do without Amazon Prime. That's for sure. I have no idea. So I'm sorry that you're going through something permanent or temporary. This is for anybody. If you feel like health complications are slowing you down, girl, I feel you. I've been on crutches for over 3 months and I'm still fighting my insurance to get an MRI because I need one because I need surgery. I've been frustrated. I've been upset. I've been really mentally down. And it's really impacted my life in a lot of ways. So I don't know what you're going through specifically, but I feel you and I understand where you're coming from. And I'm sorry. I just want you to know that. But I will also say that you can do hard things. And if it feels hard, it's okay. If it feels impossible, reevaluate what your goals are and what you're trying to achieve. And stand by your faith and your family and your health. Really hold that truth. Be genuine, be authentic in that way. And I know that that's like big buzzword right now, authentic. But I hope that you find comfort. And I hope that your business brings you joy when you can hustle. And when you can't, work on accepting that and saying, okay, today it's just not going to work out. And that's okay. You can also, if this is more than just a temporary thing, if this is a permanent thing, you can plan your business around that. Look back and say, okay, on average, I have 5 bad days a month. Great. I'm going to plan for those. On my bad days, this is what I'm going to do or not do. And have buffer days where you can catch up or accommodate for that or whatever that looks like for you. Plan your business around your life because your business is not your life. Okay? I'm going to say that one more time because that's big. Plan your business around your life because your business is not your life. Hey guys, did you love today's episode? Me too. Every single episode is jam-packed with value, with inspiration, encouragement, and advice as you take on your own business journey. Here's the catch. On YouTube, I only post about 10 to 15 minutes of an episode, but most episodes are between 30 and 40 minutes long, which means you have a lot more content to listen to. So go head over to your favorite listening platform. We love Spotify, but Apple Podcasts or any of the other 25 podcast listening platforms all have Moments with an MEO. So go give it a listen and don't forget to subscribe and to review it if that platform offers it. All right, guys, see you next week.